Missions. What is it? Why should we even do it? And how can we be more effective doing it? Missions is simply taking the gospel to the world. Anything that we do, whether it be at home or overseas, that is done for the purpose of sharing the gospel with lost people, is part of missions. There is a great need for the gospel. The current population of the world is more than 7 billion people. Approximately 3 billion of those are considered unreached, meaning they have never heard the gospel. 3 billion people. That's 10 times more than the population of the United States. That's more than the populations of China, South America, and Africa combined. 3 billion people. It would be impossible to send too many missionaries. It would be impossible to give too many resources. So why should we do missions? Because the world needs what we have, the gospel of Jesus Christ. So how can we here at Union Grove be effective in doing missions? The answer is simple. Faith promise. Faith promise is saying, God, I will trust you to provide. It is making a commitment to give a certain amount of money to the work of missions each week. It is making a promise by faith that God will provide for your needs so that you can give to His work around the world. Union Grove currently supports over 108 missionaries and ministries around the world, and each faith promise commitment opens bigger opportunities for the gospel to be shared. Here are a couple of examples of what our faith promise is doing. John and Debbie Poe, along with their girls, are currently ministering in Lima, Peru, which is home to more than 10 million people. Since moving to Peru, the Poes have been blessed to see their ministry bear incredible fruit. The first church they started, Faith Baptist Church, is now self-supporting. They have called a national pastor and are sending out their own workers into Peru to share the gospel with others. After this church was supporting itself, the Poes went on to establish another church called the Baptist Mission. This church is also well on its way to being self-supporting. Once this church is on its own, the Poes plan to move to another part of the city and begin another church. Their vision is to take the gospel to every age group of Peruvians and see them come to Jesus Christ. Faith Promise helps them accomplish this goal. Meet Cletus and Tammy Titus. They are currently representatives for Baptist Mid-Missions in Southeast United States. In 2007, they announced that their vision was to plant a church in Jamaica and provide theological education. Both of these dreams have come to pass. They frequently travel back to Jamaica to visit the church that they helped begin several years ago. This church is Bay Life Baptist Church and is located in Montego Bay, Jamaica. This church has since become self-supporting and is now under the leadership of Pastor Andrew Price. Bay Life Baptist Church has an average attendance of approximately 100 individuals and continues to grow. Brother Cletus is also part-time professor at Piedmont International University in Winston-Salem and at Fairview Baptist Bible College over in Jamaica. God has used Pastor Cletus and Tammy to reach many individuals with the gospel and to train them in the Word of God. Faith Promise has helped provide for their needs and the needs of their ministries. These ministries, and many more like them, depend on our giving as a church. Faith Promise is how we can send and support missionaries around the world. We understand that committing to give a certain amount takes time. So all we ask is that you take the next week to pray about what you can do to be involved with Faith Promise. The world needs the gospel. Will we help them hear it?